All right, so RyanSteinolfson here. Hopefully you guys can see me. All right, so I'm gonna. That's really bright. Holy cow! So I'm gonna make a quick presentation that actually a lot of these are statistics and information about live streaming and specifically Periscope in general. How does it look? How does it look, Anatoly? Good.
It's looking good.
Good. Okay. So you can see me well.
I can see you well. You can see the.
Okay. Can you guys confirm that are on Periscope? Can you confirm that you're able to hear me? You can hear me? Okay. You can hear me live? Okay, good.
Good. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
From there, yes, everybody's in.
Awesome. Okay. So here's the deal. So I'm coming to you live from Community in San Diego, and a lot of I whipped together these slides with the cooperation of Mike Lynn from Scope Day, who, as you guys know, has put on some really great events in conjunction with Periscope, and he put together the first ever all-day event on Periscope that had close to 1 million hearts, and I think it was over 60,000 viewers. So I'm using a lot of his data to talk about why live streaming is so important. And we've got some people in the audience here that are community members, and you want to come on in and join? We've got the so this is the presentation. It's live streaming, how businesses and brands can leverage live streaming like Meerkat, Periscope, and Blab in order to get more customers. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. So a little bit about me. And if you guys remember, last time we were actually broadcasting this on a wall that was had a little bit more sheen. So hopefully you're not going to get the reflection that you see. Hopefully you guys can see this a little bit better. So this is what I do. I'm the CEO of Accelerate Marketing, a digital marketing agency here in San Diego, and I'm a speaker at the Periscope Summit coming up in San Francisco, and also the one that was in New York in August. Working with brands like the Monterey Aquarium. We just did a Blab with the Monterey Aquarium and had an awesome conversation with them about how they're leveraging Periscope to really amplify their message that they're already getting out there with tools like Twitter and platforms like Instagram, Facebook, etc. They have over 2 million people that are using or engaging with them on their various platforms. That's a lot of people. And the aquarium is I think of them in terms of just being at the top in terms of excellence for aquariums. And so I'm really excited to be working with them on Thursday to do the first ever underwater scope from their aquarium. And that's going to be just phenomenal because they're going to be engaging with the comments. And I don't know if Anatoly, if you want, we're going to have somebody here that's going to be able to see the questions. So if you guys have questions, save them till the end. This is not normally the way I do Periscopes, but I think that you guys are going to get a lot of value out of this content because it is so fresh, it's so new, and it gives you a really good idea of just how powerful Periscope is for businesses, even nonprofits like the Monterey Aquarium, zoos, museums, etc., to get their message out there. So I have a lot of views on YouTube. I'm followers on Periscope. People know me as Periscope Ryan, the gadget guy. I'm using some gadgetry right now to live stream this using a tripod and lighting and stuff like that. I'm a certified digital marketer. My agency helps businesses throughout the world with technologies or strategies like Google AdWords, Facebook advertising, etc. So that's who I am. And let's go to the next. Awesome. So Periscope is the new gold rush. Okay, so this is, again, Scope Day put this together. I have to give credit where credit's due. January 9th analysis. This is, very, very fresh, hot off the presses information. You can't get any fresher than that, right? And basically what Scope Day is, the mashup, as it says here, of TED Talks, Lollapalooza focused on tech, art, music, and culture. We are planning on doing an all-day action sports day on March the 5th in conjunction with Scope Day, highlighting a lot of amazing action sports from around the world. So, yeah, go ahead. Let's go. And then, so here's the California Gold Rush, 1848 to 1855 was a period of American history when basically gold was found and everybody just, converged on that area. And the same thing's happening with Periscope. So let's just go on to the next one. And so, Periscope was nominated or was voted as being the app of the year by Apple. So that's a pretty big deal. There's a lot of different apps, hundreds of thousands of apps to choose from. Periscope is a live streaming app owned by Twitter, and that's a pretty amazing thing that happened this year. So, Periscope launched on March 26th. 4 months later, it surpassed 10 million accounts. Pretty soon here, and we think pretty assuredly that there's 20 million users right now. So that's pretty, and they're going to announce that pretty soon if they haven't already announced it, Periscope. So this is the chart kind of goes off here, but I can tell it just keeps going straight up over to the right here. It has nearly 2 million daily active users, and let's just go to the next one, and you can see that 40 years of video watched per day. You can see this is going very, you can see the trend there, and it all started right here, and it just keeps going up and up and up. So there's a lot of data being consumed. December 26th, here's Kayvon Bekpour. You see he's well over doubled key metrics. This is what he stated on December 22nd, and 2 million users, 4 million daily active viewers. So we think that's why we're saying that this is doubled. So we think it's really about 20 million. And we're going to put this in perspective here in a second. So just let's go to the next slide. So here's what's amazing is it took 75 years for the phone to reach 50 million users. The radio, the TV 13 years, the web 4 years, Facebook 3.5 years, the iPod 3 years, AOL 2.5 years. You can see that a lot of these other social media platforms, etc., they took years, to get to this number, and we think that they're going to get there. They're going to get there really, really much faster than any of these. And what the point here is that because of how fast media is traveling now, that this time of people adopting these new strategies and these new platforms is just really, 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 really fast. So something can reach that milestone in a matter of days. In the past 10 years, the rate of adoption of new technologies has accelerated, and that's what this is pointing out. So Snapchat was launched in 2011, and everybody thinks of Snapchat as being a very fast-growing platform. And you can see that they got to 200 million monthly active users, but that took 4 years. And you can see where things are trending right now. 20 users in about 7-8 months. Just putting this perspective, this is you can see how things are trending here, and they have no revenue yet. You can see that that Facebook, has taken a long time. They've got a lot of active users, but they just don't have the number of users, or they didn't have the adoption rate that we're seeing right now with Periscope and Snapchat. And one of the questions is my demographic on Periscope? Isn't it just those 20-something-year-old kids? Isn't it my son and my daughter and those whippersnappers? And that's and that's not it. So here, 81%. You can see here's this is tough because you can't see all these demographics. I will tell you though that there is a significant number of people from the 45 to 64-year age range here that are using Snapchat. You can see a good solid 35% using Snapchat. And you can see here that the millennials, 18 to 34, 81% are approximately using Periscope, and about 71% are using Snapchat. So you've got and that represents a 21% of the consumer purchases. That's a lot. And that's well over $1 trillion in purchasing power. That's a lot of purchasing power. So where is this stuff headed? You can see December 12, 2015, at 9 months old, 15% of the top brands on Twitter are now regularly posting on Periscope. That compares to 10% that posted on Vine, while none used Meerkat. So Meerkat is another live streaming platform. Periscope is the one that's out there, out in front, and brands are trusting it. They're grabbing a hold of it because it is connected with Twitter, and Twitter is that fire hose of information that you can get out there about your business, your brand, yourself, whatever. And that's what really businesses are trusting more. They're trusting a known commodity in Twitter, and so this is why we're seeing this 15% of top brands are using Twitter. And this is why this trend right here of Periscope from March 2015 to November 2015 is going up like this. Use of services by top brands on Twitter. Vine's going down. Vine is owned by Twitter as well. We think a lot of that, there's some cannibalism going there because Periscope is eating up a lot of that Vine market share. And Meerkat is down to pretty much nothing. Notable campaigns on Periscope. So who's using Periscope? Any brands out there that you guys know of? Well, let's go on and I'll show you. So Royal Caribbean, they had a huge campaign with one of my buddies, Dan and Moore. And I just saw him at the CES convention. We're going to see him at the summit. And there was a very successful campaign. And the thing this doesn't really get any better than this quote. There is an authenticity to this kind of marketing campaign. This is going to be the future of marketing. And this is from Kara Wallace, the Vice President, North America Marketing at Royal Caribbean. So what they did is starting November 13, 2015, they ran a 7-day campaign on Periscope called Come Seek Live. They started streaming clips on Periscope, edited them, and then broadcasted them to 76 billboards across New York. And the campaign generated over 30,000 views. That's just on Periscope, let alone the views on the billboards. So, this is significant information. This is like brands are starting to embrace this because, and I'll tell you more about what I just learned on Blab from the Monterey Aquarium, from Patrick over there, who's head of their social media. It's just the engagement that they got or that they're able to get or that a brand's able to get when they have a baby sea otter that is being born behind their Monterey Aquarium, and before they were only able to share that with maybe the 30 or 40 so visitors that were able to see that were at the aquarium that day. Now they can share it with the world, and it created a buzz that eventually got the news to be involved, and then they enhanced it and rebroadcasted it out through Twitter and their other channels. So that's the kind of impact that Periscope can have. It gave them their own TV station to basically cover that story, and the population, the people that watched it, voted by watching with eyeballs and hearting and tapping the screen. And that's what got the news channels to pay attention and to really want to get involved and to really magnify it even that much more. So there's a natural, that's the thing that's great about Periscope, is there's a natural selection of which Periscopes get broadcast and which ones rise to the top and which ones don't. And that's what I love about it. So Periscope is on Apple TV. It's on your TV right now. This is being broadcast to, hundreds of thousands of TVs throughout the world right now that are Apple TVs. People don't know that anybody that has a phone, a regular 6S, can broadcast in total broadcast quality 4K. Like actual TV film quality 4K. And live streaming obviously degrades that stream or that video production quality a little bit, but still, and you have the ability to be able to stream right from your phone. So anybody that has a phone has the ability to be able to broadcast directly to a TV, and that's really significant. So that's really cool. So the impact that's being made, is, you can see here, love him or hate him. This is Donald Trump. This is one of his first scopes. 18,607 live views. That's like one of his first or second scopes that he did. This is actually, I think this is his first. 18,607 viewers. And that's the kind of, and it's a fully engaged audience where he's able to respond to comments. And the one thing that I'm hoping that people that are using live streaming are doing is they don't do what I'm doing right now, and they actually respond to the comments and they engage with the comments that are happening live. That is going to be pivotal. When somebody actually figures that out, that is in the campaign, then there's going to be a big shift, I think, in what's happening. So this is another campaign that is very successful for him. One of my campaigns, just the growth of my email marketing list is, you can see, I grew 1,400 subscribers just by creating periscopes about one a day for 2, 3, 4 months. So you can, and that's totally free. I mean, people liked what I was talking about. They wanted more. They subscribed, and the list grew. Okay. So the inaugural Scope Day was on November 7th. This is what I was talking about. They had 65. I was one of the broadcasters, one of the 65, 45 cities, 6 continents around the day in the world. Travel scopers from all over the world. The bottom line is, and the next slide I'll show you. So here's some of the stats that were. You can see there's 51,000 views and 1 million hearts. And this is all from a analytics software called Fullscope that measures the hearts, the comments, the engagement that any particular scope has. So if you're wondering as a brand if you can measure, okay? So, because I mean, obviously you just don't want to do stuff and just not know if it's working or not. I mean, you can see if it's working, you can see if you're getting engagement, comments, and how it's trending based on the topics, so you can tweak the topics and maybe talk about something that you're getting more engagement on. So this is actually, he quoted me, and you can see here's the similar information from Fullscope, and what we're looking at is different periscopes that I did over time, and what these bars mean is they're looking at the number of viewers, and I believe the blue is live viewers, red is replay, and then the yellow is something else. But you can see here, I mean, look at what happened when I participated in a Scope Day event. So you can see that events definitely do help, get the numbers up in terms of the number of viewers. So that you can do events, and that is definitely a big insight for businesses. So who likes typing? Not many people like typing. At least I don't. I really enjoy. I haven't figured that art out yet, the whole typing and writing thing. So who likes writing? I don't. This is why this is such a great and very powerful medium for people that can get in front of a camera and talk about this stuff. Problem with creating video, obviously you've got all this production stuff that typically had gone into producing something, and we put this thing together, and including, I never even used this projector. I mean, I really had this thing ready in although I fumbled a little bit here, but basically it was like 5 minutes, right? We didn't have all this junk, and so that's the beauty of live streaming, is that people expect there's an impromptu feeling of it, and people expect that. So here's some of the stuff that I use. We're using something similar to that right now, and you can go to periscoperyan.com if you want to learn more about it, about what gadgets, what gizmos to use, and let's go to the next one. So editing, that's the other great thing about live streaming. There's no editing; it's all done on the fly. At CES, I found out that you can actually do a multi-camera type live stream using a very easy tool that just came out by a company called Livestream. They've been around for years, and it's something called Movi. So now you can even do this kind of stuff with live streaming, very, very easy, right from an iPhone, and broadcast it to a TV, and it's phenomenal what you can do. So where to live stream? There's a lot, and now Mevi's not even on here. There's a new one out there. There's a lot of choices, so there's some challenges here. How do you do this stuff? What tools do you need? Where do you live stream? Which platforms are best for your brand? Is it Blab? Is it YouTube? Is it MyEye? Is it Periscope, Meerkat, Facebook Live, Google Hangouts, etc.? Let's go to the next one. Create content. Do you have? And this is what I do. I mean, this is me recording a live stream, and the beauty is that this platform allows you to create content. But the question is do you know how to create content, how to structure the content, what to say? And these are things that you have to work out as a business in order to really capitalize on those 20 million eyeballs that are out there on Periscope. How do you optimize the video? There's a lot of optimization that goes into making sure that people find the video once it's out there. Syndicating it, getting it out there, to leveraging it, taking that one piece of content and chopping it up, and then getting it out there, all the different platforms that are available: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And then how do you, the other thing is how do you get these people? Because this is after a Periscope, you can see the more live viewers. These are all the people, 964, that didn't were not able to engage, were not able to comment or heart because they were watching this particular Periscope from their computer. So yeah, let's go to the next one. So how to get more people on? That's another thing is, how do you get more people to actually engage with your brand and know who you are, what you're doing, that kind of stuff. So these are all questions that you got to figure out. I don't know if there are some questions. If somebody can see, is there any questions, Anatoly? Can you see that these people are asking questions? So if there's so if you guys have any questions, I don't know if you guys have any questions here. But if you guys have questions, let me know what questions you have, and I'd be glad to answer them. If you want,
save it to your own device to repurpose it.
What's that?
Can you save it to your own device?
Can you save what?
The
live stream. Yes, you can save the live stream, guys, on Periscope directly to your camera roll. That's a choice. And if any of these questions that I posed can be answered, I've created a course. It's called Livestream Blueprint. You can go to livestreamblueprint.com to learn more about it. But yeah, what other questions?
How many Perry guys are actually broadcasting?
How many Perry guys?
Periscope guys are actually broadcasting.
How many people are broadcasting as opposed to watching?
Yeah.
That's a good question. We think that only about 5 to 10% of people are actually broadcasting versus watching.
Somebody was saying hi directly to me. Hi.
Yeah, Dimitri. So yeah, and typically when I'm broadcasting, I'm engaging. I don't even know how many people we have on right now, but how many people are?
What is better, Facebook Live or Periscope?
Well, and that's a great question. And Brian Fanzo and a lot of guys have asked this question. Facebook Live is great. It's great because it's your list. It's people that know you personally. Periscope is like a fire hose out to the world. Your Facebook people, the only people that can see your Facebook live stream are people that specifically follow you as an individual. So it's like you having a list. So I hope that makes sense. Is there any more questions coming?
Can you put your broadcast on my website?
Can I put my broadcast? Yes.
Put your broadcast
Yes.
on my website.
And yes, if you go back to you'll see and just keep seeing if there's any more questions. Okay.
Landscape or portrait mode?
I like landscape because I can upload to YouTube and it takes up the entire 16:9. Go back one more.
Do
Okay.
hashtags matter, Periscope, other than being used?
Yes.
Okay.
They do matter. And let me just show you really quickly.
What mic are you using?
What mic? I'm using a Rode Movie Maker. So it's a wireless mic, and I would highly recommend if you guys do this that you have somebody that actually answers questions at the end. I'm just testing this out to see, if this works. I think it's good information. But typically, I don't use Periscope like this. Is there any other questions?
What is the new app called?
It's Meevee. There's a new app called Meevee, M-E-E-V-E.
What's the difference to Periscope?
So you get paid. You actually get paid by Meevee. There's actually a split of the income that they make based on showing the ads during your live broadcast.
Is your broadcasting totally public?
Yes. This is Catch. This is, by the way, where your Periscopes go. If you connect Catch to Periscope, they go to Catch, and I can take this video that's been sent from my Periscope because the video only lives on Periscope for 24 hours, and just keep track of those questions if there are any more. And then what I can do is I can embed this video from Catch onto your website for the person that asked about embedding my video on your website. So it definitely can be done. You can just go to my Catch. Just go to catch.me.
Is it an app?
Catch is an app. It's actually it's a website. It's a software that when you connect to Twitter on both platforms, it'll connect the two together, your Catch and your Periscope, and Catch will catch all your
We have some friend who's helping you here. She's typing all the answers.
Oh, someone is?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's MRC Jester.
Oh.
MRS
Jester?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other questions? If you guys have any questions, I'm going to be speaking at the summit about tools that can expand the capabilities of your live stream. I'm doing an action sports. I'm on a panel for action sport live streaming with Dan and Moore that I mentioned earlier with Mitch Oates. That's going to be on Sunday, and then we're also doing another one on Friday. So I'm speaking on Friday and Sunday.
What about using multiple accounts?
Multiple accounts?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can use multiple accounts on Periscope. I would put all my energy into one account. The advantage. What I would recommend is having a community manager log into your Twitter account from another phone and then log in and answer questions like this other person's doing from within your account as yourself. I don't know that I really advise having multiple accounts. I don't know what there could be a use for that, but yeah, I haven't really. I like putting all my energies into one account. Yeah. Any other questions? But yeah, I think and definitely, guys, I'd really love for you guys to attend. We're doing a really cool Periscope with the Monterey Aquarium. That's coming up on Thursday. It's going to be a blast. I really expect that we're gonna. It's a first. It's a world's first where we're going to be able to respond to comments under the water, and we're going to be able to Periscope from under the water. And that's going to be really, really cool. The guy that we're talking to today from Monterey Aquarium was saying that it's right in alignment with what the original founders of the Monterey Aquarium wanted to do, because they want to immerse people into what it is that they're trying to preserve, and educate those people about it so that they can join the cause. And that's
how do the hashtags work on Periscope, since we can search by them?
That's a great question. It's not Periscope that's powerful, it's the connection with Twitter that makes Periscope so powerful. So when you think of creating a title, don't think of it as a title for your Periscope, think of it as being a tweet. Because your title is tweeted out if you have that option selected, the little bird right there, you just tap it. And so you want to use @symbols, you want to use hashtags, you want to use all those to your advantage the same way that you would be doing on Twitter. Because if you do that, then your live stream is going to be much more easy to find and to a broader audience.
Okay, so the title tweets and the comments not.
What's that?
The comments doesn't work like tweets.
The comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, the comments don't work like tweets. The comments in a Periscope does not work like tweets. They're just in the live stream. They don't go out to Twitter. Not like Blab. On Blab, if you're in there, you can actually @symbol and you can tweet things out within Blab. But yeah, so that's that. I will say that if you're a brand, there's a lot of opportunity to do something like Scope Day did. We're doing that. We actually did that with the manufacturer of the housing that I'm using for my iPhone right now, called Bscript, where we did an advocacy scope, we call it, with multiple influencers using.
I'll watch this video tomorrow so I can take notes.
They're going to watch it tomorrow so they can take notes?
How they can? What was the question?
How can they watch it? Okay, watch it. So you can watch it within 24 hours on Periscope by going to periscope.tv/RyanSteinolfson. Everybody, it's 3 syllables, Steinolfson. If you just go there anywhere, on Pinterest, on Instagram, doesn't matter where you go, you can find me because I'm the only one out there with that crazy name. So basically, that's where you would go within 24 hours, is go to periscope.tv/RyanSteinolfson.
My followers are not in Twitter, so how?
So then you'd go to catch.me/RyanSteinolfson, and you'll see all of my previous Periscope videos, along with this one that we're making right now, forever. Think of Catch as being the YouTube for live stream. Is that good? Yeah. So that's it. Any questions live?
What about YouTube for
YouTube for YouTube? Okay, so that's a good question, because a lot of people want to, and very, very smart, because YouTube is still got a lot of eyeballs. I mean, it's the new TV. It's now.
Can
This
you
is.
upload from Catch to YouTube? Sorry.
Can you what?
Upload from Catch to YouTube?
Yes, and that's what I was just going to say. So you can download from Catch and then upload to YouTube. And that's why the question that what somebody asked earlier about, landscape versus portrait, always landscape, because otherwise you're going to get this wackadoodle, with the black bars on the side video. You want to, landscape is just a much, in my opinion. So, yeah, Erica?
Again, about the multiple accounts.
Uh-huh.
It's when you have different clients and you do some Periscope together with the client.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you do it the best way?
Good question. So if you have multiple, so the question here is from here is Erica, is if you have multiple clients, I think the question is how do you broadcast from those multiple accounts? Is that kind of what you're asking?
So it's also like logging in.
Logging in. Okay. Logging in. Okay. Because I want to. That's a big question that a lot of people have, and a lot of people don't even know that is a challenge. So if you have an iPhone, they make it super easy, because what you do is you log into your Twitter account, and then what you do is so you log into, in Twitter, you can log into 15, 20, 100 different Twitter accounts, okay? And you've got access to jump into any of those once you just put in the username and password one time. Well, that's beautiful, because what happens is that when you go to Periscope and you log out of Periscope, then you can log in with Twitter, and then what it does is it goes back to your Twitter accounts that you're all logged into, and it says, hey, which one do you want to log in from? So that's how you do it. You got to log into all your different clients' accounts on Twitter, use that because Twitter owns Periscope, and then use that as your basis. And then what you do is if you, let's say you're in client A's Periscope account, and then you want to be in client B's Periscope account, you got to make sure you're logged into both those accounts on Twitter, go to Periscope, log out of A's, and then log into B's, and then you can Periscope. Yeah.
My landscape catches the portrait. What does he need to do?
What's that?
The landscape.
Yeah.
Position the catches in the actually portrait. That's the.
No, I don't know. I've never seen that before, but yeah. You just got to put the phone, landscape position, and you should be golden. So the uploading to YouTube is a very powerful strategy, and so that's the beauty is I can record this, and this video is going to be uploaded to YouTube as well. So if you keyword optimize that YouTube video, then you also get the optimization and the eyeballs that are on YouTube and on Google, which is great. So you can really amplify your message by not only getting the live streams out to YouTube, but also getting it out to Twitter. And the only thing you can't send out is to Snapchat live, because you could.
My video quality is pretty low, even with the good lighting. Could it be because of iPhone 5?
Yes, it definitely can be, and your internet connection potentially, because this is a pretty. I mean, I'd love to see if they think that this is a pretty good quality broadcast. If the lighting's good and everything, I'll see it on the replay. But how's the video quality? Is it pretty good? Should be pretty good. Well, it's pretty good.
What is Catch is good for besides video?
So Catch is also good, because think of it like a YouTube. You can optimize the Catch video. Look, so you just like on YouTube, this title is going to rank in the search results, and the same thing with Catch. This video will rank on. This is another opportunity. It's like another fish it's like another line in the water. If you're fishing, the more lines you have in the water, the more likely it is, the more fish you can catch. So, no pun intended. So basically, this is what you want to optimize, because this title will give you another line in the water in addition to your YouTube video. So this video is going to live on YouTube, and it's going to live here on Catch, and so that's the other advantage of Catch. And the other thing is that you can embed this video. You can see there's this little embed function right here. This embed, you can download it, you can edit this title, and you can also share it on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Reddit.
So the Catch is another community?
catches it, in essence, it is. It's becoming its own YouTube, really. You know, like its own live streaming YouTube kind of thing. And you can see all the comments. You know, you can see all the comments. It's got just a little bit different look and feel, and you can fast forward and rewind on it. So, you know, but yeah. So I mean, and this is what yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. How do you sync it with YouTube?
Okay, all you do is you just download it. See that little button right there? There's a little download button. And then you download it to your hard drive, to your computer, and then you just upload it to YouTube. You got to be logged into your YouTube account, and it's pretty easy. Just make sure you keyword optimize it. And keyword optimize the file name even before you upload it. That's a little secret tip. Google looks at that file name even before you upload it.
Speak to the two-way to catch. I have no idea.
Speak to the what?
I missed this one.
Oh, okay.
From catch.
Okay. Yeah, so how many people do we have on? We have
28.
Okay.
From 35.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Well, I think, you know, I mean, I could answer questions all day. I mean, I think that you've got, this is good because you're able to see, you know, how a business or how somebody would create content like this on the fly. So in essence, we had another 28 people here, or 35. Actually, when this broadcast is done, we'll probably see that there's 100 and something people that actually were on at some point in time during the live stream.
In the beginning of February, we'll try to do the workshop on how to make the product vision through the Periscope.
Absolutely. I mean, so I don't even know. We'll probably see that there's probably 200 people that were on here, and I mean that would pack this entire place. So I mean, that's the power of creating content live, and the beauty is it's live. It's as if those people were here. You know, I'm responding to comments, I'm answering specific questions, and that's why this type of video I think is even more powerful than YouTube videos because it is real time. There is answering.
What kind of camera are you using?
I'm using the special Apple iPhone 6. That's it. Everybody thinks that, you know, you need to have like, yeah, everybody. And so what's really cool is that you don't need, that's what I said, you know, in the beginning, you don't need all the DSLRs and you just need your iPhone, you know, that's all you need. And, you know, you can get, you know, the whiz bang mics and all that kind of stuff. And what's that? Android too. Yep. You can use an Android as well. Although I think they're really a little bit more optimized for iPhone.
Is there a special tripod?
No, I mean there's a special mount that you'd want to use, and I have to say I'm really partial. I like the guys at Oloclip. They came out with a phenomenal solution for iPhones for a case, for a mount, and that you can attach cold shoes to. I like my B-Script. Just saying. I mean, just for portability. What's that?
Just coming.
Yeah. So I saw them at CES and I was really impressed with the new studio that they just came out with. It allows you to attach the phone. It's just a case, and then on the back there's a slider for you to be able to basically put on an attachment that allows you to slide your finger so you can kind of go and you know, move more with the camera, and you can attach lighting and the microphone with cold shoes, and you can even attach the phone to a tripod. So, I mean, if you want to get, you know, on the fly production with high quality, I mean, you know, the tools are there. You just gotta know where to look and what to get. Yeah.
I just got a message from my fiance who's actually watching it live. He said we want this to live stream our wedding.
Oh, cool! Yeah, nice. Exactly. Last year, yeah. I'm getting married in June, so yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
But my fiance, she's like, because she sees me live stream all the time. She's like, we are not live streaming the wedding. She's like, yeah. She's like, you're gonna be there. You're gonna be present. You're not live streaming.
Is there like special gadget on the hand?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring you guys. Yeah. I don't know. It could be there right when. I don't know. No.
Arm facing you.
Yeah. I can get the selfie. I'll just be like. So.
Yeah, the selfies too.
So yeah. So all right, so I guess that's it. The thing just, yeah, you have a question?
I just want to ask you, is there any special way that you drove traffic to this event? Is it your mailing list? Is it something on Periscope?
Nothing. That's what you guys didn't promote it. I didn't even get it on my Twitter today because I had this interview at 4. All we did is promote this on Twitter, and really it's just Periscope. It's me because I've been doing this. I mean, this is not just an overnight.
Connection is clicking out.
It's flipping out. Okay. So I don't know, but so I've built up my followers. One of the secrets, and this is one of the things that we're going to talk about in one of the breakout sessions, is how to get featured. Because you can have 10, 15, 20, 30, 100,000 people on a Periscope, and I've seen it, and that's why I like doing the first. I like being the first to do something, because Periscope and Twitter will feature a Periscope if it's truly within what they want, what they're looking for. And let's face it, whenever you do something that's a first, like hopefully what we're going to do on Thursday, Under the Water, I'm hoping that this is going to like they're going to feature it, because I did the world's first Periscope when I was kite surfing with the helmet. So I really I've got a helmet, and it was awesome. But I have yet to get featured. I've seen some of my colleagues get featured, and they had 90,000 people, 100,000 people watch their Periscope. 15,000 live, and about 75,000 watched it on the replay within 24 hours. Because when it's featured, it's like at the top of Periscope when everybody searches and everybody sees it, and they want to click on it and watch it. So, and he grew his following by about 10,000 followers. So in one day. So, it's and there is a little bit of, what Periscope wants is they want you to just do, whatever it is that you do, and they want it to be, they want that feeling of seeing the world through your eyes. Like this would not get featured, because this is not like, that's why I specifically literally put my phone right here on a helmet, because I wanted people to feel as if they're like riding, like there, like with me, like they were seeing it through my eyes. Literally, I put it right by my eyes for that reason. And so, the more that you can do that, the better. And yeah, so, but is there any other questions? I guess that's it. Well,
Many people don't know about Periscope.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't. It's still new, but it's and there's a lot of platforms out there. But any other? No? Okay. All right, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys. Go to Periscope Ryan if you want to learn more about the gadgets. I'm going to post some more content about the studio that I talked about. And yeah, you can go to livestreamblueprint.com if you want to learn more about how to leverage this, these tools for your business, and live streaming and other tools like that. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. All right, let's see. Let's turn it around. All right, I'm over here. Okay, thank you. Awesome. I should advertise on Facebook. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Scope Day. What's up, Mike? How'd you like your first presentation of your data? Steve, what's going on? Thank you. So yeah, it gets really good data. Awesome and much appreciated. Thanks, Allie. Love the T-shirt. Nancy, thank you. What's the deal with the Ghost Live followers? How do we not see them? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Need to watch the replay. Yeah, watch the replay, Mike. Check it out. Definitely. It was hey from Canada. Greetings from Atlanta. How you doing? Thank you for jumping on. Hey, Gletham, you were the one he was the one who responded to the tweet saying that he was gonna. Oh, that's your fiance. Okay, awesome. Okay. Awesome. So thank you. Hey from Massachusetts. All right, guys. I am going to jump, and let me know, if you got any questions, just DM me on Twitter. And you can also follow me on, I'm on Snapchat as well. RyanSteinolfson, it says 29 live, but afterwards it actually says 100 plus. Okay, I'll answer that question. The reason why is because you'll have people come in and out of your scope, and every single person that comes into your scope is counted as somebody that attended your scope. And the total number at the end will be significantly more than what you have live at any one time. I hope that makes sense. So, yeah, and I mean, there's a continual, like, think of it, of it this being a room, and people are continually flowing in and out of the room. I mean, it's just like, so it's, all right, see you from Melbourne. Allie, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, I think. Okay, thanks, Ryan. Enjoyed. We'll watch replay and catch the beginning. Yeah, really good data from Mike from Scope Day. Thank you, Mike, for allowing me to present your data. Suspected that, yeah. Okay, all right, guys. I will talk to you later. Okay.